on time the next morning. Goal number 2 being a consequence strategy of setting up a preference assessment based token economy set for the learner, Scorpio, a 34-year-old male diagnosed, self-reported with ADHD. And then the third goal being a combination package of both an antecedent and consequence strategy of going to bed 15 minutes earlier than usual, our baseline, and consequently, after getting to work on time, earning tokens for getting to work on time 3 out of the 4 scheduled working days. And for Scorpio, they worked in a VA hospital where their scheduled time was 6:30 in the morning. They wanted to improve their getting to work on time behavior. And so that's a little introduction and rationale. Next, we looked at a good preference assessment and interview combo to essentially identify what would be reinforcing for him in the token economy. And upon interview, it looked like massages, 5 to 10 minutes, were what motivated this person to get to work on time. And so with that, the method for this poster included a change in criterion design where we sequentially introduced 3 goals, beginning with the baseline. Baseline taught us that some days, including session 1, he would clock in as late as 9 o'clock, being scheduled at 6:30. So that is socially significant for this participant, and it was meaningful for them to work on some of these ADHD symptoms of time management. So data collection method was, as it shows, primarily clock-in based in a data sheet made on Google Drive and Google Docs. And as you see, there's steps and processes that consist of 3 phases and 3 data points that were pieces of each phase: baseline, goal 1, goal 2, and goal 3. As you can see in the results during the study, we got to essentially increase on-time behavior by getting him to work by 6:30 or even earlier, up to 15 minutes at 6:15 a.m. And as you can see through the visual, the data begin very high and drop. And as you also can see, there are some spikes or some dips down to the bottom. These were confounds, if you will, where we found that he either called out sick or had a holiday, Veterans Day of 2025. So those are what those data points are. Results from this showed that goal 1 through 3 helped get this person to work on time. And the intervention consisted of this changing criterion design demonstrated a positive change and increase in arriving to work on time. So a little bit of a discussion is that through visual analysis, you can see that we got to our target behavior, which can demonstrate some control within the intervention being used. And 2 major limitations that came up throughout the course of the study that we found were, of course, what to do with those sessions where he was in theory scheduled, but life happens and we drop out sometimes, and that's just a piece of the confound and limitations. But also something that we could tighten up for future research in this area would be to increase the sessions amounts from 3 data points or 3 points in time sessions to 5. that would be really awesome to show some more consistency and perhaps variability within the data. My references are listed below, and I really appreciate you taking in the information and watching today. Take care.